Ladies, do not get mad at me at this video. These are 5 signs that he thinks you're ugly, and one bonus one at the end that you'll really love. All right. So let's talk about that. All right, ladies. So today we're gonna be talking about 5 signs that he thinks you're ugly. All right. Now I am sorry for making this video. I did not come up with this topic. The one who came up with it was Chaz Elliott. When I first saw that video, I was like, this motherfucker really went there. But it was funny. I liked it, and his points were very well. Right. So look, ladies, I'm sorry if I have to make this video, okay? Because it's not me just being mean to you. You want to be with somebody who finds you attractive. All right. And sometimes you can be attractive, he just don't like you. Honestly. Like some of the women that I like, some guys just don't like. I'm like, really? You don't like that? Get the fuck out of here. More for me. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, ladies, there's every dude for every woman. There's a dude for every woman. Let me guys tell you a story. I have a cousin of mine who I used to know when I was younger, right? Obviously. And we started hanging around when I was like 18. And he came over, and I didn't know much about him, right? So we hung out, and we would watch women just pass the porch, right? And I remember there were like 3 women walking, right? There were 2 big girls, right? There was 2 big girls, right? And one skinny one that was fine as hell, at least to me, right? She was like smoking hot. I mean, she was banging as fuck, right? And they were walking down the street, and I was like, yo, Victor. He was like, get. I was like, yo, look, yo, she fine as shit, right? Look at her walking around. My God, she got a fat ass, right? He's like, yeah, man. Yeah, they got a fat ass. And I'm like, they got a fat ass. I'm like, no, yeah, but like, yeah, she got a fat ass, right? She was like, yeah, they got a fat ass. And I'm like, you know, and they were walking by, and I'm like, who you talking about? He's like, I'm talking about the 2 big girls. And I'm like, this nigga likes fat girls. Ladies, there are dudes who love fat girls from the bottom of their heart, all right? Now, attractive is not just fat, right? It's also just your body type and stuff like that. But I just found that to be funny because I was just shocked that he was my best wingman because he only liked big girls, all right? So he always winged me. It was crazy, right? It was unbelievable, dude. So yeah, let's talk about the 5 signs, right? And look, ladies, again, as you grow older, guys get less superficial. That's just the truth, right? As you grow older, guys get less superficial. So don't feel bad about this. At one point when I was younger, I was ugly. I know it's difficult to believe, angels, right? But I was ugly at one point, and I had to deal with it. So if you're ugly, you got to deal with it. I'm sorry, you got to face reality. You don't want to be one of those girls who socially speaking, who like superficially speaking is not attractive and think she is. Like you want to know where you stand in life. Honestly, as fucked up as it is and as mean as that sounds, you want to know where you stand in life because you want to be in touch with reality. You want to know how people see you. It's important to do that, okay? So let's talk about the 5 signs. 1, he don't look at you that much. Ladies and gentlemen, every time I'm with a girl that I don't find attractive by mistake, because it's always by mistake, I don't look at her that much. I just don't. Like I avoid eye contact. And that's how I learned that if you like a girl and you want to make her chase a little bit harder, just don't look at her that much. It's unconscious. It unconsciously makes people feel neglected. So if you don't look at you that much, if he's always staring in the other direction, if he's never looking at you straight in the eyes, there's always something else to look at, then that means he kind of doesn't see you. He sort of doesn't think you're that attractive. You know, it's like he looks at you, he's like, what the fuck, right? Ladies, please do not feel bad, okay? I'm being serious, but this is one of those videos that people just don't like to talk about. Like a video about how to deal when you fart in front of your guy. Like people don't like to talk about that, okay? This is one of them. There's ugly people out there. You guys have to accept it, all right? The next thing is when you guys have sex, he has sex in the dark, all right? He has sex in the dark with you, or the sex has lessened. Right? It's the same thing with women who are insecure about the bodies need sex in the dark. It's almost the same shit where he doesn't find you that attractive, but he wants to let his nut off. All right. So he has sex in the dark with you, or he barely has sex with you now. You gotta force him. You gotta ask him to have sex with you. You gotta say, hey, can you have sex with me? You know, he has to say, oh, I'm a little tired and stuff like that. The next thing is he needs to be drunk to have sex with you. There's always a reason. He's like, yo, let's get a drink. You know, you want to hang out tonight? You're like, yeah, sure, let's get some Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? So if he needs to hang out with you to get a drink, that means you're not that attractive. Ladies and gentlemen, you know how many times I've been out with a woman when I was younger and I was a little bit more polite, that I was like, you know what, fuck it, let me bang her. And I just started drinking. It works. It fucking works. It makes a girl look a little bit more attractive. All right? So drinking, it's crazy how much that works. It's crazy. It's the ultimate plastic surgery. Like, it's liquid surgery, in my opinion, right? So he needs to drink with you or be high around you just to deal with you. The next thing is, he don't introduce you. Let's make sure this is recording. He don't introduce you to his friends. By the way, people, don't forget my course. It's coming out today. It's out today. Go to the description down below. Purchase it now, okay? And for the first 30 people, you're going to get 2 free bonuses. And also, follow me on Patreon, because I'm going to start posting more videos on Patreon there. That Patreon is going to be the place where I post videos. He doesn't introduce you to his friends. You barely see his friends. You barely see his roommates. Right? It looks like he lives on his own, R. Kelly style. All right. So the next thing is that he struggles with women. That's a big one. He barely gets women. All right. He'll tell you, like, you notice that the women in his past are not that attractive, or he barely gets women. All right. If a dude barely gets women, then that means he's just happy for you to be with them. And as soon as a girl that he finds more attractive comes along, he'll dump you. And the last one, which is a bonus one, and this is legit, is that he acts differently with other women than with you. You start noticing that when he's around other women, he lights up. When he's around other women, he talks to them a little bit more. When he's around other women, he's more energetic. He's more, you know what I'm saying? When he talks about other women, he talks about them with a little bit more passion. You know what I'm saying? When he's around other women, he looks at them more. You know? Look, man, when you see a guy who treats you one way, but then when there's other females, he treats them differently, he talks to them more, you just see it. You see that he acts differently around those women. He might think you're ugly, man. You know? And sometimes, let me tell you something that happens, man. Sometimes, you know, it can mean that he's just getting turned off by you because you guys might be spending too much time together and you need to pull away. But if you consistently have to pull away to get a guy's interest again, that means he really doesn't like you and you got to move on. If you find a dude who thinks you ugly, girl, I'm sorry, I'm not being mean to you, but I'm just saying, find somebody else. Find somebody else. You know, I personally, I'm not going to act like I know what to do. If I was like an ugly girl, honest to God, I wouldn't know what to do. My advice for you would be to just don't chase, don't over pursue, and you're gonna find a guy that likes you. Don't chase guys who you have to consistently be watching my channel to make them like you, you know, because there are guys out there that like women for who they are. You know, there are guys out there. You just have to be a little bit more patient. Be a little bit more patient, girl. All right, you gotta be more patient. You will find a guy that likes you. But if you're ugly, man, it is what it is, man. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean to you. I would not talk about this in a seminar in life, because if I'm in a seminar, I notice that I tend to look at, for example, if I talk about being overweight, for some reason my eyes gravitate towards big women. And it feels like I'm talking to them. It's like, let's just say you're an overweight woman, right? I'm like, so yeah, man, like, for example, let's just say you're overweight, right? And I'm like, fuck, I'm looking at her. Let's just say, and I just gotta look in the other direction, right? Or let's just say I'm talking about Asian women and you're Asian, right? I'll be like, for example, if you're an Asian woman, right? Like, for some reason, it's like my eyes gravitate towards the person that I'm talking about, right? So I would never talk about this in live, because I have too much compassion, man. I'm mean, but I'm not that mean. I feel bad, you know. So, you know, don't feel bad if you're watching this, man. Like, use your psychology, you know, and you know, just if you think you're ugly, I mean, just make sure to work out, eat well, and make sure you're healthy. That's the best you can do. And guys will like your women as long as she's healthy. And if you're not, get on a health plan. You know, get on that diet. You know, work out, because it's good to be healthy, man. At the end of the day, it's good to be healthy. If you're dead, you're not attractive at all. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, don't feel bad. I'm not fat shaming you or nothing like that, but, you know, focus on your health, all right? Because if you're in shape, you're going to have a guy who likes you eventually, you know? And you can see it's a little tough for me to talk about this, even though I'm, you know, me playing around, but I get it. It's not easy. You know, especially with Instagram. I get it. It's not easy, but you have me here to help you. All right? All right, love? Okay. It's all love, people. All right? All right. You get it. You guys get a smile from me. All right? Because I was mean in the beginning, but yeah. All right. Anyways, ladies, be safe and you guys have a great day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're going to be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one would teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship. And this, a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so most likely I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. Oh, I'm closing the channel.